guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing live swatches of the new Colourpop Valentine's Day Collection, which I'm really excited about. I will say, when I saw it online, I was kind of like, and then I saw it in person, I was like, okay, maybe. This collection does launch today, you guys. If it's launched by the time this goes up, I will link everything down below for you. I'm going to try to get this up before launch. Okay, so let me show you what comes in this collection. Now, there are some repeats in this collection. It's not all new. Of course, the newest and most exciting thing, in my opinion, is the All That eyeshadow palette. This is what I thought online didn't look so great, and then when I got it in person, I was like, okay, I'm kind of really excited about it. It's kind of really pretty. Then we also have the Tender Love and Care little lippy set. These are repeat shades. They're the Just a Tint lip crayons, and they are repeat shades. We have seen these before. We have the Better Together Glitterly Obsessed mini trio. These are 3 new body glitters, which I'm excited about. I hope there's some hearts in here. I would really love that. I don't know, we'll have to see. There are 2 new liners, and I'm really curious because to me it just looks black, but I'm thinking it's maybe just like a smoky color. I'm not sure. This is Hustla. It's a cream gel liner, and like I said, it looks black. And then we have the Hustla pencil as well, and then we have the repeat liquid liner in numero uno. This is just their standard black liquid liner. Are you guys ready? I'm freaking ready. Okay, let me zoom you beautiful bitches in and we'll get started. So this is the Tender Love and Care mini set. So like I said, these are repeat lip tints. Make sure you check your collection and be positive that you don't already have these if you are interested. One thing I will say though, I think this looks like the cutest little Valentine's Day gift. Like maybe just to give to your BFF or, you know, sister, mother, brother, whoever. They're just really cute little kits and they're pretty affordable. So, oh, and by the way, if I didn't mention it, they're mini size, so they're actually really cute. This is the shade Gimme S'more. I read in a comment that a lot of you guys don't love the grapefruit scent. I really like it. Gimme S'more is actually one of my favorite Just a Tint lip crayons out of all of them. I think it's a kind of your skin but better color. It doesn't really look like you have lip color on, but it gives you a healthy flush, and I love that about it. So this will always be one of my favorite shades of all time. So again, that is Gimme S'more. The next shade is called The Strand. This shade makes me feel really nostalgic because there's a hotel in New York City called the Strand Hotel, and I just have some really good memories tied to every time I've stayed there. It doesn't matter, but I just have happy thoughts when I use the Strand. Isn't that a beautiful pink? Not too loud, really friendly, and pretty and bright just without being, like I said, super loud. You could wear it with anything. A lot of eye makeup, no eye makeup. You know, you could wear it for just like casual errand running or to a nice event with like a heavier eye makeup. Simple, pretty, perfect. So there is the Strand. Last but not least, we have the shade Cutie Fruity. I am always so impressed with how much color these can pack sometimes. Just looking at them, they look like they would just be like, you know, a sheer lip crayon, but some of the deeper ones just have an amazing amount of color. Cutie Fruity is the perfect name for this lip. I love this color. It's kind of like an off cherry red, but it's really not red. I have no idea how to describe it, but it is absolutely gorgeous and still very wearable, even though it packs a lot of colors. So there is the shade Cutie Fruity. So what do you guys think of the Tender Love and Care set? It's super cute. Again, make sure you don't already have these colors in your collections if you are interested. I do love that they're minis. It makes them more convenient to carry around. It's a little bit cheaper, and you kind of have like a color for everything. You have that nudie one, the pinky one, and then this kind of off cherry red one. So it's a really cute little set, and like I said, great little Valentine's gift for your friends. Okay guys, so let's talk about these eyeliners. Now, I've been looking for over an hour for my Swerve Colourpop black gel liner. I cannot find it, and now it's really bothering me. I wanted to compare them, so I'm sorry I can't do that. I literally can't freaking find it. But this is supposedly supposed to be a metallic black eyeliner. So again, this is Hustla. Packaging is super cute. I always love the little heart detail. This is the Colourpop E6 brush. Oh, you know what? Now that I'm running my brush through it, I see glitters popping up. Everywhere else it looked matte, but after I ran my brush through it, I'm hoping you can see there's a little sparkle in there. Here, let me just like kind of muck up one side of it and leave the other side untouched so you can see the difference. Do you see that one side there that has a little bit of shine? So I guess you just got to run your brush through it before it really starts to show. Okay, let's give this a go. Let's see if it really shows. Okay, I see that sparkle. Let's do a good old wing here so we can really see it. I'm doing it thicker than I normally would just because I really want you guys to be able to see the shine. It's definitely there. I love that it's actually very minimal. I wouldn't even say it's metallic. I would just say there's little pretty silver glitters in it, which is really cool. Oh my goodness. It is so pretty. It's not super loud, and I don't think in all lighting you would even notice. But if there's a nice light on you, or even like in the sunlight, I think it would really show up. And again, that is the shade Hustla. Now they also have Hustla in the pencil form. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this one on the other eye. Oh, you know what's weird? The cream gel liner, the one in the pencil form, this one here, I think this one looks a lot more metallic than the pot liner did. Yeah, I like definitely noticed it way more in this one here. So that's really interesting. There is again Hustla in pencil form. Let me know if you guys are into these. Would you wear these? Do you like a little bit of shimmer? It isn't something I do very often, but I might be willing to try it out. Okay, let's pop to the little glitters and then we can finally get to what I'm most excited about, which is the palette. And I know we're all sick of palettes, but then sometimes still when I see a new palette, I'm like, ooh, it's exciting. Okay, so this first glitter here is called Love Language. Please tell me there's hearts in it. There's hearts in it. Oh my God. Are they gonna come out with these in full size? Because I need a full size of this one. I've always wanted one of these glitters with hearts in it. I have so many ideas for this. I might have to buy literally 10 of these sets because I want them so bad. So here is Love Language up close. Now I'm not gonna put these like on my body because I can't. But I'll do hand swatches of these. I'm sorry. I just don't want to show my body. People are mean. These are gonna be so fun for festival season this year. Okay, so for these, I like to turn off my ring light so, you know, because the light can blind it. I'll turn the ring light back on in just a second, but first I want to show them without that blinding light on it. So that is Love Language, and I'm hoping you'll be able to see the details. There's just a bunch of pink and green and gold sparkle with these really pretty light pink hearts in it. Next, we have the shade That's Hot. So there's That's Hot underneath it. It's got kind of that fairy dust type of color where it's like a blue, a teal, an orange, a gold, and it just has micro glitters and little hexagons throughout it. And then we have ILYSM, I Love You So Much. These ones are never my favorite. I don't love the white glitter. This one's prettier than most because actually now when I see it, it's got a really pretty kind of lavender hue to it throughout the light. It's actually way better than I thought it was gonna be. And there's a lot of pretty pink and rose gold, and it's actually really pretty. So I take that back. I like this one. And here they all are with my ring light on so you can see. It's so hard to show the glitters, but they're really pretty. Actually, here it is shot with my iPhone. Hopefully you'll be able to see more detail that way. So yeah, you can see the little hearts. They're super cute. The middle one has the hexagons, and then the one on the end really is just that pretty fairy dust color. So what do you guys think? Are you super into these? What do you guys do with them? I know they're gonna be so fun for like festival season and things like that, and I'm really excited about Love Language because though, you know, there's this whole glitter talk this year, you should not put these on your eyes. You just shouldn't. These are body glitters. But I would love to maybe pick out the individual little heart ones and do a little look. Not for your risk, for my own risk. You know, you're always in control of what you do with cosmetics. And as long as someone states these should not go on the eye, I think, you know, it's up to you what you do with them. So they should not go on the eyes. Kind of try at your own risk, but you absolutely should not use those on the eyes. I want to get that like straight away, right out. Please know that. But I personally probably will still try it because I'm very reckless in life. All right, finally, the moment I've been waiting for. We are getting into the All That palette. All That. Do you guys remember the All That theme song? Bring back like All That and shows like that. God, that was great. And like so many, oh my God, Amanda Bynes, so many just icons in All That. Anyway, so here is the All That palette. I will say the top row, yes, looks a little repetitive, looks a little like, really? Did we need all those nudes? But look at this freaking bottom row. Look at this one here. I am so stoked. I do wish maybe, I like these top tones. Don't get me wrong. I'm already so inspired. I want to do so many looks with this palette. That'll probably be my next video because I think I'm going to film them tonight. I don't know that we needed Uncuffed and BB Girl. One's really, really white and one's more really pretty pink. So maybe it'll be okay. The very first shade we're trying is Uncuffed. This is my Sigma E50 brush. I love it for just like quick, big, fast applications of just like a matte shadow or like a base shadow. I mean, those little brushes are fine, but like, look at pow. You can just get this done in seconds. This is so damn pigmented. I know I look insane right now, but I love this color. I love this color with this palette. I just keep thinking of so many dramatic glam looks I want to do. So I am actually really thankful for this color. I also would love to just throw this on an inner corner. I'm getting back into inner corner highlights. I haven't done it in a while. Stupid, I know. I'm excited though. So yeah, there's the shade Uncuffed. It's just a really, really matte pinky white. I wouldn't say it's a white. I wouldn't say it's a cream. I would say it's a pinky white. So there is the shade Uncuffed. The next shade is BB Girl, or Baby Girl. This is much pinker. It is such a pretty, it's almost like the pink that I'm wearing. This is my Okay Boomer hoodie. I love it. But yeah, this is just a super, 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 super light pink, which I love. So now trying Uncuffed and BB Girl, they are totally different shades, and I do like having both of them in this palette because I wouldn't use this pink to highlight my brow bone or anything like that. I would need Uncuffed. So that's completely justified to me now, and I like it a lot. So there is the shade BB Girl. The next shade is Come Through, right here. This one looks to be a bit of that sequin type of formula. It looks matte, but then there's little baby sparkles in there. Oh, and this is just the cutest little blushy shade. This color is making me so happy. It's just so soft. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. I love this pink. It's not easy to be wowed by pinks anymore. I feel like, I mean, gosh, Colourpop has just done everything that I'm always like nervous for every palette. I'm like, there's just no way I'm gonna like it. And then I do like it. This is so soft and gorgeous, and it has just the tiniest little shimmers in there, and I think it makes it really special and just really, really sweet. I would love to wear this shade all over the eyes just like this, and a pair of lashes and just rock it out. So there is the color Come Through. The next shade is Risque. This is the Colourpop E4 brush, which I've really been enjoying for packing on color. Oh, and this is really pretty. Kind of like a rosy mauve. Lots of shimmer. I would love to just blow this color out just like all over the eyes. It's like frosty without being tacky. There's like a fine line with frosty shadows before you start looking super 80s tacky, like not good 80s, like just kind of like 80s costume makeup. But this, however, I think is beautiful, like with glowing skin and super blushy cheeks and lashes. I die. It would be so, so pretty. Would I want to use this one wet? We'll try it, but I'm worried using it wet's gonna change its amazingness. You know what I mean? Sometimes shimmers just are best used dry, if you know what I mean. Of course, you can always wet a shimmer, but sometimes they get a little murky and like muddy and icky. So we'll see if this affects it at all. I just sprayed a little setting spray on my brush. Oh, you know what? It's fine. It just made it glossy and a little more metallic and just, you know, gave it more of that foiled finish. It's super cute, and I actually don't think I have a lot of shades like this color, so that's really nice. There is the shade Risque. Jumping down to the second row, the first shade we are trying is Cha Cha. This is my Sigma E52 brush, and isn't she gorgeous? Look at that color. I like that it's super warm. It's not a traditional pink, but it could be super sexy. Like this has a transition tone with like a darker lid color, super sexy and super different than the standard like warm brown that everyone uses as their transition shade. Like something like this can just make your look really different without like doing too much. You know what I mean? I also love it just kind of blown out all over the eyelid like this. Oh yeah, this is super pretty. Blends beautifully. Look at that. Kind of, I don't want to say salmony because it's more muted, like a muted salmon. You know I suck at my color descriptions. It's gorgeous though. There is the shade Cha Cha. The next shade is Fishnets. And I'm using the Colourpop E4 brush again. Oh, this is pretty. This like, I don't know, these types of colors is kind of like satiny color, satiny nude rosy color. It makes me think of like really pretty like silk teddies or like super sexy like silky lingerie. I don't know. I just feel like really pretty and kind of like doll-like and just like anytime I wear shades like this, just I feel so good in them. This is so gorgeous. And again, this is one I personally don't want to wet. I will for the video, but I like almost kind of the gritty texture of it. Sometimes I just don't love wetting metallics. Of course, it makes them more chromy, but sometimes I love that kind of grit to it, that texture. Oh my God, how beautiful is that? I love this color. It is beautiful. All right, now let's wet my brush and go over that. Oh yeah, that just like instantly transforms it into a more glossy eye, which I actually still really like because it's such a kind of deeper nude. It's really, really pretty. Even when wet, it is gorgeous. Oh, in fact, I might like it better wet. Look at that. I like it really wet because it actually like looks wet. It has that kind of wet effect. Fishnets, so far, the absolute best shade in this palette. Well, Fishnets and BB Girl, those are my favorite. But this, I feel so hot in this color, and yet it's not too much. It's not super overdone. So huge thumbs up for Fishnets. So the next shade is a glitter. I know people are over the glitters being in the palettes, and I completely understand. It's really not recommended to use glitter on the eyes. This is use at your own risk, but I know a lot of you keep saying, Colourpop, please stop putting these in the palettes. So I wonder if they're ever going to stop, or if no. I mean, I do use them on the eyes and I love how they look, and I haven't been injured yet, but it does not mean it won't happen. You know what I mean? Temptalia just had a story on Twitter about how I think she had to go to the emergency room because she got glitter caught in her eye. So it is serious. You do want to be extremely careful, and there's just no telling, you know, how's it gonna go? Are you gonna get hurt or you're gonna not get hurt? I've showed you guys my trick on how to remove glitter from the eyes. Tape. You just take Scotch tape. It's how I do it. I don't rub it whatsoever. I take little pieces of tape and I just put it on top of the glitter till it all peels off, and then you're not scraping it and moving it around the eyelid. In my opinion, I think it's a safer way. So I'm still gonna swatch this on the eye. This is the shade or the glitter Uncensored, and I'm just gonna hop to this eye for the glitter. I hate even saying that it's really pretty because I know you guys are so sick of glitters being in palettes. And I completely understand why, but it is really beautiful. It is really, really beautiful. I guess for me, lately I've been thinking about this whole glitter and palette situation. The only thing that I'm just kind of like, I feel bad that Colourpop and other brands are getting such a hard, I keep going back and forth on how I feel about glitter being in palettes. The only reason why now I'm kind of like, well, maybe it's okay, is because, you know, we still all use and love like Lit Cosmetics, for example, and they have the most amazing eye glitters. They have the liquid glitter glue and NYX glitter glue, Too Faced glitter glue. Like, clearly people are putting glitter on their eyes, and I don't think I've ever heard anyone say anything about NYX's old loose glitters and their glitter glue, or Too Faced's glitter glue, or Lit Cosmetics. Like, I don't hear many people complaining about those products. So then I kind of feel bad that for some reason Colourpop's kind of taking the heat for all the glitter. I don't know. I'm just talking out loud, so don't jump down my throat about this. But yeah, anyway. Those are just my current thoughts on glitter and palettes. Now, I don't hate it as much, but I understand why a lot of people do. But then I just think about all the actual like eye glitter brands out there, and I'm like, well, they don't seem to be getting much flack, do they? I don't know. It's just what I'm thinking. But anyway, there's the shade Uncensored. It is so beautiful. Rose, bubblegum pink, a little gold. It is a very opaque glitter, which I love about it, and it's very pretty. So there is the shade Uncensored. The next shade is a matte. This is called Wink Wink. Using my E50 brush from Sigma. Oh, this is pretty. It reminds me a lot of that lip tint. It's kind of like a muted cherry. It's not so fiery. It's more romantic, which is what I like about it. Like, it's definitely a red tone, don't get me wrong, but it's sweeter, it's softer, definitely more cherry. It's gonna make your eyes pop. You guys, I'm loving this palette. Again, this is another shade I would love to use as a transition tone instead of the standard warm browns we see in every freaking palette. Like, for example, the Amrezy palette I just did live swatches of, it had 2 warm browns in it. So I like these alternatives. I like that there's not one warm brown in this palette, so it kind of forces you to change up your look. You know, I think a lot of us use that warm brown in the crease as like a crutch, and this is going to make us do something a little bit different and a little bit just more romantic, more, I don't know, I love it. I think maybe because I'm a newlywed, I'm like super stoked for Valentine's Day this year. I'm gonna look so good. I'm excited. But yeah, that is Wink Wink. Beautiful soft cherry. I love it. I love that it's not a fiery red. I think it is something different. I think this whole palette is something different than Colourpop has done before, believe it or not. This has me more excited than some of the past palettes I've live swatched. I really love this. So there's the shade Wink Wink. The next shade is Silhouette. This is a matte. Ooh, and it's a little bit of a deeper version of Wink Wink. Sort of getting into that burgundy family. Again, I love that it still kind of has that cherry vibe to it. Of course, I have Fallout Galore. This is one of those shades that you don't want to do, or you don't want to use this after you put on your foundation. You definitely want to use it before, because these reds are going to fall and then it's going to get weird. But how sexy is that? It's just, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. There is the shade Silhouette. It is just the sweetest chocolatey cherry is how I would describe it. It is really, really pretty. Okay, finally we are getting to this shade that when I opened up this palette, I went, oh, whoa, this is new, this is exciting. This is the color Infatuation right here. Look how cool that is. Still kind of in the burgundy cherry family, but it looks like it's, you know, kind of like a Super Shock formula. And I cannot wait. I need to get this on my face right now. Oh, it's amazing. Oh my God. I knew I was gonna love it. That was like the most annoying voice I've ever done. I'm sorry. This is so foily and so good. Look at that. Do a little bit more right here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It is so opaque. It is so sexy. Look at that eyeshadow. My goodness gracious. I feel like Beyonce. Like, this is... What I love is that a brand, say like YSL or like Giorgio Armani, they would put out a shadow like this and it would be 40 bucks, 30 bucks, 40 bucks for a little shadow. We get like this quality in a Colourpop palette. It's unbelievable. That is so freaking stunning. I would buy this entire palette just for Infatuation. I pray they come out with shades like this in singles. Please, please, please. I don't know that I don't personally remember many Super Shock formulas that are similar to this one. Do you see how even in the palette, see how it's almost like, oh, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, you know that gold foiled leaf stuff that you can put on things? Like, it looks like that. It's a different texture. It's very texturized, and I think that's what makes it so amazing, and I'm just obsessed. Infatuation, huge thumbs up. I cannot wait to use this. This palette has stolen my heart. I can't lie. I am so excited by this palette. The next shade is Please Me. Ooh, super deep, super matte, beautiful burgundy. Not super unique. You know what? No, I won't say that this one isn't unique. I think it's one of the deepest, richest burgundies I've tried from Colourpop. This one is super smoky, yet so vibrant. I mean, it looks like you would have had to have been paint to be this type of color. You know what I mean? In a powder form. It is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I don't think this is very like a lot of the burgundies I have already. It's almost like there's a little more berry in it. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Of course, it's transferring up there, so ignore that. But I don't know. This one seems different to me. I can't put my finger on what exactly seems different to me. I think it's because, again, it's not so reddish burgundy. It's in that cherry family. This is like a dark cherry color. It's beautiful. It really is. So there is the shade Please Me. Last but not least, you guys, this shade is called The Feels. This looks super dark and super sparkly. I would say this is sort of like a sequin formula, but much more glitter than normal in those sequin formulas. This one, like, the glitter's just sticking on right away. It is a super glittery eyeshadow. And it's not a cream or anything like that. It's still powder formula, but dang. And it's dark and it's sparkly and it is hot. Again, a lot of fallout. So look at me now. Yep. So ignore my black eye forming here, but that is the shadow, The Feels. It is insanely pigmented. I hardly had to apply any. In fact, don't get too much on your brush. This was way too much that I had on my brush, and it is now everywhere. Go in slowly with that color, but it's so sweet. I love the glitter in it. I love that it's actually showing, and I think that is just gorgeous, and it really ties the palette together in my opinion. So there is the shade The Feels. And that is it for my live swatches of the Valentine's Day collection. You guys, what did you think? What were your favorites? What can you skip on? Can you skip on all of it? Let me know your opinions. Honestly, for me, just this palette is everything. Honest to God, like, I love this palette. This is me personally saying I would never skip on this palette. I have not been so excited for a Colourpop palette probably since Bare Necessities, which honestly wasn't that long ago, but no, it just revved my engine and made me really excited. I am so excited to use this palette some more. It's just beautiful and it's everything I love in it. It's so sweet, it's so romantic, and it's still a little sexy, and I think you guys would just adore it. I really think you would love it. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So again, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget, you guys can save 10% off of your Colourpop purchase with the code SHAE. It is an affiliate code, so don't use that if you don't feel comfortable, but it is there for you guys to use to save you some money if you would like. Like I said, it's launching today, so if you're watching this video after launch, I should have the links down below, but if not, go on their website. Anyways, I love you guys. I cannot wait to read your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!